Today I'm going to show you how to make beautiful little candy canes out of Amazon envelopes and some homespun fabric. So I have this wire that I got at Lowe's in the concrete section. It's tie wire. These measured about 14 inches long or wide by 6 inches. So I made two of these, but I'm only showing you how to make one. So I just folded that wire right into that first fold, and then I added some hot glue and I started rolling it up, and then I add a little bit more hot glue as I'm going along, roll it up a little bit more, and that's at the end. And then you're going to have all the layers of this envelope that you have to close up, so you're going to add hot glue and just keep rolling it, and then add some more to the other layers to close it up and roll it again. And I kind of squished it around a little bit, tore off my little address tag there. And then you start bending it into a candy cane shape, because that wire is pretty thick wire. So if you make candy canes, you're going to need to have some pretty thick wire to do these. So I just add a little dab of hot glue at the very tip. And this is a little tricky to get started, but you'll be able to figure it out. And you just kind of start winding it around. And then I add a little hot glue as I go. Keep winding it. Add more hot glue. And you're going to do this winding all the way up. I would recommend using about, as long a piece as you can find, probably about, I'd say 3 feet long. You probably won't use it all. I had to add some more fabric to this one, which is not a problem either. As you can see, it's really easy. And I just keep adding the hot glue. This time I added it on the very top of the candy cane. Keep winding it around, and you're going to want to cover at least half of the fabric as you're going along. Now the end is a little tricky also. So the beginning and end is a little tricky, but do your best. It's just crafting. So I added a little bit of hot glue on the inside of that, and I kind of pinched it down. Right here, I'm just pinching it down a little bit, add a little bit more. I pinch it down. There's probably an easier way to do this, but this is what I did. And it worked out. And then I cut off the piece, kind of layered it so that it fell over the end. Now this is where I wish I would have added the rusty wire. You'll see where I'm going to add some rusty wire after the fact. But I added some a raffia bow on each of these. I took probably about 4 strands of raffia. You can use twine, or you can use another homespun fabric if you want. There's all kinds of options for these to decorate them up. And you can use any kind of homespun to make the candy canes. It's crafting, so we can do what we want. So once I put those on, I added some hot glue underneath it to keep them stable. And then I took some jingle bells, which I found on Amazon. You can look for rusty bells on Amazon, and they come in a variety of packs. And I squished the little thing down in the center, add some hot glue. So this is where I wished I would have added the wire beforehand. But anyway, I took a little label and little tag and added the words candy cane, crumple it up really well, added dark sealing wax, and just smush it around a little bit with my fingers, added some twine to the tag, and this is when I decided to add some rusty wire. Like I said, if you do these, add the wire first before you add the bows. It just makes it a lot easier. I managed. So I added that to both of those candy canes just to add a little extra to them. Plus it helps stabilize them a little bit more too. And then I had these rusty stars. I decided to add those too. So I just hot glued both of the stars. One's a little bit larger than the other. Got those on Amazon also. You can find them at Factory Direct also. And then I added the tag around the jingle bell. That's it. I hope you follow me for more tutorials on Pickett's Crafts. Thank you.